Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another A51Collects video. On today's video, we're going to take a look at Panini Rookies and Stars 2020 football. It's a pretty cool product. We crack a blaster open, we take a look at it, we put it through the Area 51 grading scale, and come out with a rating at the end. Let us know what you think about the rating that we give it. Is it too high? Is it too low? You think it's just right? Let us know what you think. We're always looking for feedback on what people think of the grades that we give the product. If you like content like this, please consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us out, and it lets us know that we're on the right track as far as what you'd like to see. Now let's get into the video.
Yep. All right, I'm ready to do it.
Yeah, man. Let's open 2020 Rookies and Stars.
All right, so we are going to grade 2020 NFL Rookies and Stars made by Panini. It has blaster exclusive stellar rookie white inserts. That's what we're looking for here. So
this product is really interesting. So I've done some breaks with this. As far as watching breaks done, I did a break of this on Tuesday. This is a fun product. I like this product a lot. It's very interesting. It's very base heavy. You might still find some of this at a Target. It's unlikely, but you might. They may have some of this that they stick out, after 3 or 4 months, they find it in the bottom of a box at the bottom of the cart, so they may put some of this out. That could happen. These blasters are cool. I actually think this product looks good for a cheaper product, and this is a cheaper product. It is not a high-end product. It's going to be a cheaper-end product. So with that being said, I actually think it looks good. I think there's some really cool inserts. Most importantly, this is the set that has the optic cards. There's what's called an optic insert. They look phenomenal. I am so pumped about the optic cards that come out of these. So hopefully we get an optic card. I think you get an optic card in each blaster, I believe. So with that being said, I'll turn it over to you to actually open this, and we will review this product at the end of it.
Yeah, let's take a look. So yeah, like Aaron said, it is definitely base heavy. I sorted that break, and there were a lot of cards to put in the stack. Yeah. So if you want to just get a whole bunch of your team, Rookies and Stars might be a good one to buy into.
I fully agree.
All right, so we got Aaron Jones, Deshaun Watson, the GOAT, Von Miller, Nick Bosa, Carson Wentz, Lamar Jackson. We have a Ovations Team Touchdown Records Aaron Jones. We got a Derrick Henry Touchdown Club. Here's our first rookie, Darrington Evans.
I think he had 2 rookies in a pack, right? Nope, just one.
And that is it.
One at the back.
And Kid Report.
Heavy, I sure hope they do. Man, I would love that. If Breeze is going to leave us, I would love Deshaun Watson coming over to the Saints. I think the Saints become a real threat to a lot of teams that way.
There's our mem card. I'm going to save that.
Man, dude, you're getting right into it. You just were like, screw it. We're just going to open it up and hit that mem card.
Yeah, man.
Pack 2, going for it.
I have a lot of opening to catch up. All right, Cortland Sutton.
You're very right, Heavy. It is.
Deebo Samuel, Saquon Barkley, Jamison Crowder, PPR machine. Ryan Tannehill actually had similar stats to Pat Mahomes last year. Go look it up. Cooper Kupp. Dak Prescott, when his legs were okay.
Ooh, I think that's an optic coming up.
Stephon Gilmore. We have a Julio Jones.
Ooh, it's one of the Crusades.
Crusade Optic.
That is sick looking. Is it numbered?
Not numbered that I've seen.
No, probably not.
No.
But that is the Crusade Optic. That is probably one of the lesser looking optics of all of them, the Crusades, but I still love those. Those are awesome. Really pretty cards. It's hard to do justice on camera to those optics, man. They have a 3D look to them. They're really cool.
Yeah, so it's embossed. I'll pick that one up here when we're kind of grading it. Van Jefferson is our rookie. Herbert. All right. Cam Newton, Aaron Rodgers, James Conner, Michael Thomas, Drew Lock, George Kittle, Danny Dimes, got D-Hop, worst trade in NFL history, Texan fans.
Probably. Very close.
We got a Patrick Mahomes II.
Ovations. Nice.
Ovations.
That's a crazy looking picture,
cool.
yeah.
And Noah Igbinobineha.
Yeah, I just don't ever pronounce his last name in breaks. I'm just like, no.
All right. Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen, Jared Goff, Joey Bosa, Julian Edelman, Kenny Golladay, Juju Smith-Schuster doesn't dance on center logos anymore.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett. We have a red Jamison Crowder.
Cool. See, I actually like
And
that
that is
insert. It's nice.
That is the wrong.
That's exactly the Charger rookie you wanted. That's who he was looking for.
Kenneth Murray. Panini trolling me now.
Quarterback, I think. Very, very likely.
Who?
Talking about the DeAndre Hopkins trade, costing him Deshaun Watson.
Oh, yeah. That worst trade in NFL history. Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry. Hey, you can have all my Saints if you want.
You could just give me all the base
Jimmy
cards.
Garoppolo.
Give me all the base cards. I'll put a set together.
Nick Chubb. Teddy Bridgewater.
See, you get tired of flipping them around too, just like I do during the break.
DJ Chark. I do, man.
Panini,
Chandler Jones.
Panini just can't put them all in there the right way. There we go.
We have Rookie Rush. Jalen Rager. That's a pretty cool
Yeah,
card.
those rookie rushes are neat looking.
Yeah. TJ Watt. Oh.
Oh, look at
Oh, they heard me.
you. Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Got your money for the pack right there. That's probably $2.
I have made $2 back on my $20 investment.
Look at him. He goes crazy, man. He doesn't sleeve it and stick it on that stand. He just takes the best card in the pack and just raw dog right on.
Well, I didn't bring my sleeves over here.
Ill prepared.
We were working hard all the way up until the end here today.
It has been a lot. This week has been a lot going on.
All of this stuff will be sleeved. I just don't want to get up from my seat again because I've already done that like 4 times this stream. So I'm not gonna do it today. All right, last pack. Oh no, we got a mem card pack too. Keenan Allen. Xavier Howard. I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Stafford, local product.
I'll take him in the Saints.
Yeah, no joke. If we lost Dak for some reason, I'd take him on the Cowboys. Big Ben might be retired. Drew Brees might be retired.
Most likely.
A.J. Brown. Ryan Kerrigan. Hey, that's kind of cool.
There you go. Ticketmaster's
Tom Brady,
TB12.
Ticketmaster. Maybe a couple bucks there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of a cool one too. DeAndre Swift in color.
I like it. The red DeAndre Swift. That goes well together.
And the wrong Ravens rookie.
Is that Prosh?
James Prosh. I'm killing Pat. All right. Sorry, Pat.
He's already been banged around enough this week, man.
Yeah, no joke. Hopefully he's feeling okay. Yeah. Shout out to you, Pat. I know you're watching. Adam Thielen.
Are you hooked on a Thielen, Blake?
I'm not hooked on a Thielen. Yeah. Aaron Donald. Amari Cooper. Stephon Gilmore. Best wide receiver in the game, Devontae Adams. Thank you for the fantasy football championship.
But, we'll go with that. Diggs.
Who's better than Devontae Adams?
Diggs technically took that title this year, so.
Okay, well, he was on my fantasy team too, so thank you both.
No wonder you won something.
TJ Watt, Cameron Jordan. Ooh, I like that
Rookie
one.
Rush CD Lamb.
It's actually really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, those Rookie Rush cards are sweet. Like I said, this is a really cool product.
Oh, Ron Jefferson.
That's all right. I think that's still a good one. Is it an auto too? Just a patch. Just a patch.
Just a napkin.
Yep. That's all right.
And Desmond Patman.
That's the other
Here.
rookie.
Desmond Patman.
Man. All right. So let's just fire it off. For all of our viewers, I'm going to run through them again. We just have a 5-tier scale. Every product starts with a 1. Then we have 5 points that they can get between 1 and 10 points each on, and a total score of a 51 is potential here, 51 being a perfect score. So with that being said, let's jump right into the different scales that we have. First one, foremost, gradability. What's the gradability look like on these cards, Blake?
I did not notice any roller marks. Yeah. I know that you broke this product.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. It actually seemed pretty good, other than, it's the cheaper card stock. It's the thinner card stock, so you do get a little bit of cut issues on some of them, but otherwise it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, sharp corners, reasonably good centering. Yeah. You can see right there. Check out that Crowder. Yeah. It's centering on that.
Yeah.
So I wonder if, because, I mean, it needs a lot of symmetry to get good centering on this product with the star. That might actually be kind of tough on grading these. Although,
I mean,
just
maybe
thumbing through these, it looks pretty decent.
I would say overall, from everything that I have seen, and I've got a little bit of it sitting right here in front of me from some product that actually didn't sell through our break, I think it actually looks pretty good. I don't think it's going to be a common issue, but I do think the centering will matter. But everything that I've seen, the centering has been pretty solid on it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see any roller lines. The Crusade, and this is a good one to kind of...
Yeah, those optics are so nice, man. Just the look, really cool detail. It's hard to tell on camera, but they almost have like a 3D look in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I try to catch that light. The outline where you see the rainbow.
Yeah, very pretty cards.
That's all embossed.
I love that, man. It looks so good.
Yeah.
But it's not embossed where you can feel it. Like, you can't actually feel it on the card.
Oh, you're right. I thought you could.
No,
you cannot.
Can't.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It looks 3D. It looks embossed, but it's not. And
that's so wild. I totally thought it was.
No, they're not embossed. I mean, in the break we did, we pulled an Aaron Rodgers out of 50 optic, and some of them are really, really cool. Like the quarterbacks that are, it says airborne, they actually have lightning coming down around the edges, and they have like these black spaces with the lightning.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah.
They look really, really cool. I'm really impressed with the optics in this.
What do you think? I mean, I think these grade better than Prism.
I think if we gave the last set what do we give the last set, an 8? I think this deserves an 8.
Yeah, I'm down with an 8.
Okay. So let's talk value. Where do you think the value is on this product? Again, we're specifically talking on the retail side here. So retail, buying a blaster on the store shelf, what do you think?
Going to be on the lower end on value. I think that's one part of this that hurts the product.
Okay.
A Justin Herbert Rookies and Stars rookie versus a Prism or Mosaic, it's going to be quite a bit less, although you get quite a bit more cards.
Right.
So I guess the quantity of cards balances it out a little bit. I would say either a 4 or a 5.
I'm going to go a 5 here, because if you pull any of the rookie autos, and there are in here, and you can get the rookie tickets in here, which do pull a pretty penny.
Okay.
And I know that some are exclusive to hobby stuff, but there's definitely some really good stuff you can pull in here to give it value. Yeah, so I would say we should give it a 5. I know it's a cheaper product as far as, if you have a choice on high-end football and whatnot, but I would give it a 5 here.
Okay. I'm down with the 5.
Okay. So with that being said, what would you say as far as presentation on this?
Presentation's pretty cool. It's not going to be, as chromed out. You essentially get one chrome card.
Right.
The difference in the inserts versus the base, kind of the base is pretty much all the same. They just change the picture and change the color to the team colors. So probably a lower presentation score as well. I do think that, to be fair, the optic cards themselves are awesome.
Right.
So, I again, kind of a 5 or a 6 is the vibe I get. Would you go higher, or do you think right in there?
I actually really like the presentation on these. I think this is a good-looking football card as a whole. I
Yeah.
think it's an underrated product. I like it a lot. I like the fact that it's very diverse. I think when you
Yeah.
compare it to something like Score Football, which is just all over the place and the cheapest possible product,
No, that's fair.
I think this, especially like if you took the optics out of it, I think that this product has a solid look, a consistent look across the product. It's good stuff. You add the optics in, I think that takes us to a different level with where this at. I would give this at least a 6 on presentation. In my opinion, and could even be higher.
No, and that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you and I differ on our opinions of some of these products, because it probably gives us a more true value
Sure.
on it. So, are you good with this 6? Go to the high end of mine and to the low end of yours.
Yeah, I think a 6 is fine. I mean, I think there's some room for improvement for sure. Like I don't really like the Van Jefferson patch. I think that's kind of a silly look, but the Justin Herbert, that's a really awesome looking Justin Herbert in comparison
It is a
to a
cool card.
number of different Justin Herberts that are out there. The Rookie Rush tickets are really cool. I do like the Ticket Masters for a lot of the veterans. That kind of stuff. That's neat. The color cards look kind of interesting. Especially if you get some of the numbered ones and the variation stuff. The optic cards are just sick. So yeah, I think a 6 at least. So I'm fine going a 6 if you're not willing to come up anymore.
I don't know. I compare it to some of the crazy stuff out there, because we haven't even touched like national treasures or stuff like that.
Right,
So,
but again, we're talking retail stuff. So, we're talking if somebody walks into a Target and they have a choice of things to buy at Target,
true.
where does this rank on the scale of
If we're just talking Target, then yeah, I would go.
well, I
7.
mean
I was thinking hobby wide.
yeah, no, I wouldn't go hobby wide on most of what we do, because the hobby products, hobby is already going to be a step above anything else we do. So, I mean, if they were going to walk in and buy a blaster of this comparison, we haven't opened playoff in a minute. We'll be able to compare it there, but we have opened enough other stuff. Like we've opened Score Football packs, which you can readily find. We've opened,
Yeah.
some other, illusions and stuff like that. Like I know it wouldn't rate on the same scale as what illusions would, but I definitely think that if I was just grading this and not taking your opinion into account, I'd give it like a 7 at least. I think on that scale, because I think it's a better looking product.
I'm good with the 7. Then
Okay.
after your explanation, I'm okay with going up one more point.
Yeah,
After
I
your
think a 7
explanation.
is a good thing, because if you're rating it in comparison to other things you might find on the shelf, I think it's a good product. I think it's a solid product.
Yeah.
I think it's worthy of a little bit higher grade.
Okay.
All right. So with that being the case, where are we at on collectability? This is one I actually think this set excels at more than anything else.
Well, give me your thoughts on that then, because this would be you were talking about collecting the set during the break, or during my break.
Right.
So tell me your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a cool set to collect. I think it's got rookie tickets in it. The optic cards are really sick looking. I think the base
Kind of got some Americana vibe to it.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that the rookies, you get a couple of different variations on the rookies in this. So you get your actual parallels, you get the Rookie Rush inserts, you get the base rookies.
Yep.
I think that the Ticketmasters inserts are really cool, but you don't have just a ton of crazy inserts that are just like you get into Score Football, which is the lowest end football product that you can possibly buy from Panini. And when you buy that, you're opening it. Literally, you're going through, and there's like 30 different, base set types of cards that when you're opening,
Sure.
you're just like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't even know if this is a parallel. Like, you just don't know. In this set, it's pretty well defined, but there's enough variance to where you're like, oh, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. And if you're collecting a set, you're collecting an insert set, you're collecting the optics, I think it's actually probably one of the better collectible sets that we have opened as a whole.
It's very base heavy.
Right.
So,
Right, exactly.
I mean, that makes
Base
sense.
heavy with parallels, not a ton of different inserts, but just enough to keep you wanting to put the insert sets together. if I'm a collector of this set, I actually would consider putting a base set of this together with some of the inserts because I think it looks good. I think in general it's a good looking product, and I think it's
All right,
a good base
I'll
set
let
to
you
collect.
throw the number down on this. What do you think?
I actually would give this an 8 on collectability.
Okay.
I think it's right there. I think it's a higher end
I can see
a
it.
collectible thing, and I think that's what.
It'd be one of the cheaper ones to collect.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, it's affordable to collect. I think it's a worthwhile product to collect. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that would be my thoughts on it. So that takes us one last, thing to rate, and that's the wow factor overall, which I know, it's a lower end product, so the wow factor is going to be less. Where are you at with having opened this? What do you think wow factor wise?
If I'm just considering retail, I would give it right down the middle, like a 5 or a 6. Like it's good. It's not great. It's not bad.
Right.
It's kind of right down the middle.
Okay, I would go with a 5. I think a 5 is a good, I don't think there's anything super wow about it other than the optics. I think it's probably a cheaper sports card product in general, but when you add the optics in, the optics take this product to another level. The fact that optic is a different card stock, a different look, a different feel, the moment you open the pack that you're pulling something completely different out. I really like those optics. I think they're sick looking.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
down.
think a 5 is a good number. So, okay. So, with that being the case, let me do some math here. So, what do you think that this product ends up with at the end of the whole cycle?
I'm going to guess somewhere between 25 and 30.
I think we might surprise you. It's actually higher than that.
All right.
So, if
it's been a night of surprises.
I know, if all math is correct, this product also gets a 34 in the rating scale.
Wow.
We gave it an 8 in collectability and an 8 on gradability, which I think go together very well. And so that with the one base that it gets, put it at a 17 to start with. And then, it did well in presentation as a 7, and it got value and wow factor both got 5s. So rounded out pretty well to 34.
Hey, I'm down. Honestly, like, this is fun. I'm having fun. So if I'm having fun, then that probably means the products deserve, higher than some of the products that we've rated so far. So no argument here. I think that's great.
Cool.